Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grosspolon and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Saturday, April 6th, 2019, episode 55 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please, check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today I'm going to be talking about something interesting. I really like helping others, and I think the reason why I like helping others all the time is because I feel like my life has been really great. I feel like, yeah, even though I've had bad stuff happen to me over my life, I still think my life was pretty awesome. And I really like the idea of just putting a smile on other people's faces. And it's just kind of always been something that I've loved doing. And no matter what it is, I enjoy doing it for people. Whether it's opening a door for someone and hearing a thank you, or even just waving to someone, or just saying hi or good morning, or just giving someone a smile. It just makes me feel good about myself. And I've given to others before in my life, and that makes me feel really good about myself too when I just give to someone without expecting anything in return. It just feels so good to me. It's like kind of this weird little itch that I have. I love giving to others. I love giving back to people. And when I'm a business owner, I plan on giving back to my community all the time. Sure, I have to make money. Sure, I have to save my money. Sure, I have to increase my business and the output and everything like that. But at the same time, I also have to give back. And what I mean by giving back is giving my employees everything that they deserve. Time off, whatever it is. And I really take that seriously, because your employees will only do as good as they feel. And if they don't feel great about the work that they're doing, or they feel like they're not being treated fairly, they're not going to be doing great work at all. And when you really conquer that problem, where you really make a family business, where everyone in your business basically is your family member, it really is a great, successful business. I also like getting to the heart of problems. So if I had to fire someone, for instance, which is definitely a thing that we have to do as business owners, I would try to figure out what a better business would be for that person to work for. I would look at their strengths, I'd look at their weaknesses, and I'd be like, hey, I would coach them. I would give them some coaching on the kind of business that they should go for, where they would be happier, where they would be more productive. Because I understand personally that it's hard to enjoy what you're doing. And it's hard to really find a job that really works for you. And when you're just working every single day and you're just tired and you just do not want to work, it just gets to be too much. And I'm really interested in psychology. So when I run into those problems, I really try and figure out, well, what's the next step for me? What do I do next that will make me happier? And I enjoy doing that. And I love doing that with other people too. If my coworker, if my employee, I should say, really hates working at a cash register, but they're actually really good at design, in a sense, I would ask them to be a part of my design department. if they develop these things over a period of time, or if they just don't tell me during the interview, then I would figure those things out, and I would be like, hey, I see that you really care about how your station looks, and do you do that a lot? Is your home really designed well? Do you like design? And then if they say yes, then I would ask them, well, what do you think about this layout? What do you think our business should look like? What do you think that should look like, or this should look like? So I would love to get those kinds of people where I would expand their opportunities, and I would search into new fields with them. And I really do pay attention to people. I pay attention to what they say, what they look at, what they look like. And I really do pay attention to that core stuff. And understanding your employee at that type of level gives you so much more flexibility with what kind of work they'll do. And if they're very negative all the time, I'm sorry, but I would not want them working for me. If they're bringing down the company morale and I can't increase their morale, I can't have them work for me. It's simple like that. And to have a good company, to have productivity, you need great morale. And if you don't have great morale, guess what? It's gonna suck. It's gonna lack. People are gonna be unhappy, and they're gonna want to work somewhere else. It's just the truth. When everyone's complaining all the time in a work environment, everyone's gonna want to quit, and that's not gonna be good. It's not good for you. It's not good for them. I would have to fire everyone if I wanted to, or if I needed to. I shouldn't say if I wanted to, but if I needed to fire everyone, I would, just because I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to keep boosting up the customer and keep the morale high. That way, productivity would be high. That way, my family, my employees, they're happy. And that's important to me. If stuff's going on at home, sure, I can't really control that, but I would love to try to figure out a way where I could help with that in some way, shape, or form. And that's kind of life. That's kind of how things go. You have to look at people and what they're saying, what they're looking like, what they're feeling like, and you have to be like, hey, what's going on? Because people appreciate that. And when you really get to that little thing that's really irritating that person, you can solve so many more problems. Sure, there's the people that are always going to be acting like everything in their life is terrible and maybe you shouldn't work for me. Sorry, but I want productive people and I want happy people. And that's kind of the basis of owning a business and being a manager. And you really have to understand the work dynamic and who works in your environment and who doesn't work in your environment. You have to make those decisions before they start really bringing down your company. And that to me is helping others. See, I would rather fire someone with the intent of helping them find a better company for them, a better company where they will be more suitable. And I enjoy that aspect. I enjoy the aspect of what comes after firing someone. Because I don't want to just leave someone out of a job. I don't want to just put someone on the street, I want to make sure that they're taken care of, that I'm really taking care of them even after I fire them. I don't like treating people that respect me like they're not important, because everyone is important. So I love helping people because I like impacting the world. And if I impact enough people, I will be able to impact the world. If I help as many people as I can touch, then guess what? The world will be a better place. My community would be a better place. That's my goal. I want to help people. I want to help my community. I want to grow my community. I want people to be happier in my community. The only way to do that is to get to the nitty-gritty of the community and really help them and really help them prosper and be happier. There's a lot going on in this world. Maybe they need some financial help. I could try and help them with that. I love that idea. I love being able to help people with whatever problems they have, whether it's financial, personal, whatever. Sure, I'm not going to get really personal with them because there needs to be that gap between the employer and the employee. I can't feel so bad for them that I just don't fire them in general. No, that's not going to happen. See, firing someone is a way of company life. You know, you have to fire people to have a successful business. Even if it sucks to fire someone. I know, it has to suck. You know, just seeing their face like, and then they get mad at you. Well, guess what I'm going to do for you now? Yeah, I'm firing you, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to drop you. I care about people. And I feel like if I care about someone and I really put it forward and I give someone the attention that they deserve, maybe they're going to give someone else the attention they deserve. Maybe their child. You don't know what's going to happen when you give someone happiness. Because it could spread like wildfire. Happiness spreads. It's almost a disease, if you want to call it that. Happiness is wonderful. And I enjoy giving happiness to everybody. I know I'm happy a lot. I know I'm happy like 90% of my day. Or 99% of my day. I don't know exactly how much. But the point is, I'm always happy. I love being happy. And I love looking at everything with a new light. And just because something's going wrong doesn't mean I should be unhappy. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I know I did, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. And if you did like this episode, please leave a comment. Share this episode. Why not? I enjoy affecting as many people as I can affect. And if you guys really enjoy my content and it really works for you, guess what? I'd really appreciate it if you just shared it with more people. That way you could affect more people. If you think someone might not be affected by this content, you never know. Because I know that everyone's different. I hope you have a great day.